I thought he would like totally fall for it, like, oh,
Did
shoot.
not even look like blood, first off.
Yes, it did.
No.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So just so you guys know, we're way late doing this video, and we also pre-recorded some throughout my pregnancy. We did have our baby already, but we just wanted to come back on here and, you know, share the videos that we took. So let's get on with our story. One of the main decisions for wanting to wait to have kids was because we had a really hard marriage. Our marriage was not healthy. It was very toxic. We would bash each other the most instead of supporting each other and encouraging each other. It was just really bad, and we disrespected each other a lot. Obviously, you know, behind closed doors. We weren't kind to each other. It was just really bad. Like, we would always bicker, and then we'd go from like 0 to 100. You know, originally we wanted to wait because we wanted to do things together. But as things, you know, progressed, I knew that we would be divorced if we had a baby in the middle of having a really bad, unhealthy relationship, unhealthy marriage. Yeah, that's pretty much why we waited for so long.
Which now, looking back and having a baby, I could say she had a lot of discernment in that and was very wise beyond her years, because babies are not easy.
No.
They're challenging.
They're very challenging.
Super blessing, but
yeah,
it is challenging. I
Yeah.
could not imagine if we were in the state we're in and then having a baby.
we're in a really good place now. Again, not perfect, but way better than we were. God did a work in our marriage. It took a whole year for us to just focus on our marriage. Like, we were just going to marriage counseling, going to church, and then just spending time together after work. We unplugged from social media, everything, Facebook, Instagram. That's why I got off of YouTube, was because it wasn't worth my marriage, you know? Not that it was causing problems, but it was just one of those things that, you know, this required my full attention and no distractions. And I would say that to anybody watching this, like, social media or YouTube, it's not worth like actual human relationships, you know? Our church was having a mission trip to Africa, and so we were like, okay, like, let's make this trip our last hurrah, and then when we get back home, we're gonna start trying for kids. How I found out I was pregnant was because I missed my period, and I'm very regular, like to the T. Very consistent.
TMI.
I'm very consistent with my period. I always get it. I'm never late. And so I was late, and I'm like, I waited a little bit to check, and then I'm like, okay, like, I still haven't gotten my period, and it's been a couple days now, and this has never happened to me before. So I go to Walmart and get a pregnancy test, and I take it, and I took the pregnancy test. I read it wrong, okay? Don't judge me. I read it wrong. How do you do that? I thought that I don't know. I thought that the line across, if it was a dark blue, that it meant I was pregnant, but because the line across was a light blue, I thought I was not pregnant. So
Here's the kicker.
Hold on, wait. Let me tell them
I gotta
this.
tell them this part.
So I took a picture of the test, and I sent it to my best friend, so I thought, and I accidentally sent it to Daniel. I was like, oh my gosh.
But she didn't put that in it, am I pregnant? She just put, she just sent the picture.
And
right?
I said something like, oh, bummer, like I'm not pregnant. He's like, wait, what? And he called me and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, dang it, because I really wanted it to be a surprise. So then he said, he believed me and I was like, no, like it doesn't mean I'm pregnant.
Well,
like,
I was at the soccer field with my soccer team.
Yeah.
And one of the girls that runs the scoreboard was there and I was like, hey, my wife just sent me this. Like, what is this? She's like, what did she tell me? I came home and told you.
I think
was
she
like,
said she
no.
thinks it's positive.
Oh, yeah. I think it's positive or something. I forget. It's been a while now. But she's like, I think it's positive. I was like, but my wife just said it's negative. I was like, whatever. I just went back to playing soccer.
Yeah, so he just like, okay, like it didn't happen, like, okay. So then I sent the message to my best friend and she's like, you're pregnant. And I'm like, what? And like in my head, it was like a no because I'm like, oh, like I'm not pregnant when I saw the test. And then she was like, no, you're pregnant. And I was like, no, like it can't be. And so I was like in complete denial after that. Please tell me I'm not the only one that has read a pregnancy test wrong. Like I didn't even read the instructions, you know, I don't know, okay. So yeah, so then I made an appointment the next day with the doctor. I went to the doctor.
It's okay, I was a little too, because
yeah,
I just went back to playing soccer. So.
Went to the doctor's, and sure enough, I was pregnant.
Not we, you and someone else.
Yes, one of our good friends that has counseled us and in our marriage. I asked her to go with me, and so she went just for support, and so sure enough I was pregnant. I wanted to surprise him and I tried to surprise him. I bought fake blood. I asked my friend to buy some fake blood for me, and
fake blood.
I put it on my underwear to try and throw him off because I wanted
her underwear.
Because I wanted to surprise him and make it like special and whatnot. And so I was like, look, I got my period. Like, darn, like it didn't happen. We're not pregnant. And he like totally didn't believe me at all.
And this shows that we're still learning in our marriage because she did not realize how detailed I was.
He's very detailed. I thought he would like totally fall for it. Like, oh,
did not even look like blood first off.
Yes, it did.
No.
Okay.
Fake blood.
So it kind of threw him off, and then like I just tried to like play it off, and
I was like, what is this? Like.
Yeah, and then I told him that my parents got him a gift. He opened the gift, and then I had the pregnancy test in there, and then I also had a little box. You open it like a little chest, and it says your baby is 6 or 9 weeks.
Yeah, 6 weeks.
And it's the size of a pea. And so I put a little pea on it, and so he could see.
Like a green pea.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Yeah, it was so sweet.
I was like.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
So we were super excited. It was amazing. Like I think it's still like for a little while, like we both were like.
Still gives me butterflies talking about that story.
And for a while we were like, oh my gosh, like we're pregnant, like. Are we really having a baby? Like, it was just like that for a little bit. So now I'm gonna answer some questions. I asked you guys on Instagram when I was pregnant to ask me some questions, and we're gonna answer them. Yeah. Okay, so first question.
Number 1.
How do you keep from getting stretch marks or at least bad ones? Arnica oil and shea butter. I still did get a few stretch marks, but you can barely see, but they're right here in the front.
Hey?
I don't know if you could see.
She's fine.
There are just a few like right here. I wasn't like crazy about like like put on the moisturizer on my belly, but I feel like I did pretty good with it. But you know, you still get stretch marks. It's a part of pregnancy. Like, you have a baby in your womb. Like, your body's doing a lot.
It is well worth it.
Yes, it is. So don't feel bad if you have stretch marks. Like, it's part of pregnancy. It's a beautiful thing. Are you guys still planning on having a home birth? Yes.
Yeah, baby.
Favorite snacks during pregnancy?
I
Hot
think you
Cheeto
should be
Puffs.
asking me this question.
Okay, what was it? What were my favorite snacks during pregnancy?
Subway.
Okay. Snacks. Those are not snacks.
It was a snack for her.
Okay, so some of my favorite snacks were fruit. I would go buy the fruit bowls from Safeway. I love those. And then I also would eat almonds for protein. And towards the end of my pregnancy, I really liked the Hot Cheeto Puffs.
Do you want to hear the real story of what she ate now?
What?
Pizza, ice cream.
Pizza.
I'm just kidding. She liked acai bowls as
Oh
well.
yeah, acai bowls. Love, love, love. What was the hardest part about this pregnancy? Throwing up. Throwing up. It's the worst. I hate throwing up. I don't like it. I hate the way it makes me feel afterwards. It just like, ugh. Like, I don't like it. I hate throwing up. I hate the feeling. I don't like it.
It was hard
up.
to see her go through that.
Oh my gosh.
Morning sickness. But
Yeah.
Craigie Pops.
It's lifesavers. What have been some of your food snack cravings? So I already answered snacks and food cravings. Okay, so
She wanted steak.
okay, I wanted a lot of protein, whether it was fish, chicken, steak, any of that. I also wanted a lot of Subway because I knew that I could keep it down. So we were at Subway a lot. I also, in the beginning, I would eat a lot of pho, a lot of chicken pho. And that was really good, and I knew that I could keep that down as well. But yeah. Right? Protein. When is your due date? My due date was April 1st, which is my sister's birthday, and my birthday is on April 27th, but he came March 26th, so he was early. Any morning sickness? Yes, I had morning sickness for the first trimester and a little bit during the second trimester, and Craigie Pops helped a ton. How long have you been wanting a baby?
I wanted a baby long before Nubia was even in the picture.
Yeah, but obviously not that much when we first got married. Like, we were like, let's wait. I mean,
We wanted
wanted kids from the get-go. Like, we knew we both wanted kids, but we just wanted to wait. So, I mean, we wanted kids from the get-go. Right. Boy or girl? I really wanted a boy because God told me that I was going to have a boy and that his name was going to be Noah. And that was like way before, I think maybe a couple months or a year before I actually got pregnant. Do you want to find out the sex of the baby? Yes. Are you going to have a gender reveal? Yes. Yes. And we're going to post that soon. And lastly, how did you find out you were pregnant? What were your exact emotions? So I think I already answered how I found out that I was pregnant. But I was so happy. It's just like such an amazing thing to be a mom and to have a baby. Like, you have life in your body. It's just incredible. So it was really sweet, super special. I cried, like I said, during the ultrasound, and when I heard the heartbeat, it was just so sweet. Such a gift from God, for sure. So we're done. Thank you guys so much for listening. Please leave any questions or anything else you guys might want answered down below in the comments. We'll be doing a series of pregnancy videos. We're going to be showing the gender reveal, telling our parents and their reactions.
That one's amazing.
Yeah, and then the water birth. So stay tuned.
Coming soon.
Coming soon.
Like, subscribe down below.
We'll see you guys on the next video.